Good morning. I'm Andy Guevara.
I'm John Potter. It's cold. It's Monday. The weekend's over. Yes, it really is that bad.
He's in a great mood.
All right, let's toss it over to meteorologist Jeff Martinez. What are we in the teens now?
Yeah, even colder than that, John and Andy. Some single-digit readings out there this morning. Bundle up, dress warmly today. You need that winter gear for sure, especially for the kids heading out to school today. Standing at that bus stop is going to be just frigid out there. Look at these temperatures. 9 degrees in Winnemucca. We have 9 in Lovelock. Good morning, Elko. Hope you're staying warm with 8 degrees, 5 for you in Ely, 10 degrees in Fallon. Minden, you're down to 9 degrees, and Carson City at 16 at this hour. We'll probably drop off a few more degrees before our sunrise coming up at 6:45, and your sunset now at 4:42. It's very quiet traffic conditions out there. Not a lot of traffic this early hour. No accidents to report. So let's try and keep it that way out there and be safe, everyone. All right, your temperature right now, 20 degrees. So some frigid temperatures as you head out that order. The average high is 55. You think we're going to get close to any records for the lows? Well, the record low is 1 back in 1958. So I don't think we'll see that. And the average high is 55. We're still going to be in the 40s today, so below average temperatures. But at least we'll see some sunshine out there. Not too bad in terms of cloud cover, sunny skies. So hopefully that'll keep it, make it feel a little bit warmer out there. But anyway, you look at it, just a cold day today. Temperatures in the 20s at 8 o'clock, 42 at noon, and only about 47 for the high today. So similar to yesterday, we only made it up to 44 yesterday. So just a couple degrees better today. But there are some warmer temperatures in the 7-day forecast. We'll check that out coming up in a few minutes. Have a good Monday. It's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
Heaters on, y'all.
Yep, crank it up.
Thanks. I think the only warm place is Southern California.
Yeah, must be nice on that beach, huh?
Lucky guys.
Anyway, back to the news.
All right, in the news, Sparks police have arrested a man, and he's suspected of crashing his vehicle and causing his passenger's death. This happened early Saturday morning.
Well, the officers first responded to the accident near Sparks High School shortly after 3 a.m. This was Saturday morning. But soon after, a witness told police the vehicle involved in the crash was parked at an apartment complex on 15th Street. That's where they found the vehicle, driven by Sergio Ponce Garcia, along with his passenger, an injured 20-year-old Sparks man who was taken to the hospital where he later died. The passenger's name has not been released, but police say the suspect, pictured here, has been cooperating with investigators. He was arrested for driving under the influence, causing death.
And the Nevada Highway Patrol is investigating the death of a Winnemucca man who apparently fell out of a moving car on the highway. Troopers say 33-year-old Michael Gardner was a passenger in a white Chevy Impala being driven south on State Route 294 on Thursday morning. Police say he apparently exited the vehicle while it was moving, suffering injuries to his upper body. It happened about 6 miles south of Winnemucca. The car's driver, 31-year-old Kara Osborne, returned to the scene where Gardner was pronounced dead. Troopers say they believe alcohol may have been a factor. But anyone with more information that can help is being asked to call Trooper Zach Peterson. The number is 623-6511.
In Health Watch this morning, it's back. Nevada's state-run health exchange is now open for enrollment once again as organizers hope to put last year's terrible start behind them. Last year, Nevada HealthLink was plagued by technical problems causing sign-up delays for thousands of Nevadans. This year, they're hoping for a smoother time as the state's exchange now runs right through the federal website, healthcare.gov. Sign-ups are open from now until February 15th, and those who signed up now will see your coverage kick in on January 1st. For more on how to get things started for you, head to our website, KTVN.com, click the blue News Links button.
And in Money Watch this morning, the Tahoe Regional Planning Agency is seeking a grant from the state of California to help fund several new charging stations for electric cars. Officials have submitted a $200,000 grant request to boost the number of stations throughout Lake Tahoe and the Truckee area. If the grant is funded, officials say they will evaluate current charging locations and determine which areas would be best served by more stations. The planning agency told the Tahoe Daily Tribune that providing adequate services for electric vehicles is important because the area attracts tourists from around the region.
Also in Money Watch, not great news here. A longtime landmark of the Carson Valley is no longer in business this morning, having closed its doors over the weekend after being open for 43 years. Sharkey's Casino has been a staple of Gardnerville since 1971 when Milos Sharkey-Begovic first opened up shop at the corner of Old 395 and Gilman Avenue, 48 miles south of Reno. It was purchased by Holder Hospitality. That was back in 2002. The company filed for bankruptcy protection last year, owing close to $4 million to creditors. The future of the location itself is unclear, although there are reports the property is going to be sold early next month.
And looking around the world now, ISIS has released another video claiming to show the beheading of this man, Peter Kasich. Kasich is the third American and the fifth Western hostage to be killed by ISIS in such a way. A former U.S. Army Ranger, Kasich was returned to the Middle East as an aid worker and medic in 2012. After being taken captive more than a year ago, he converted to Islam and changed his name to Abdul Rahman. The ISIS video appears to have been recorded in a different location than the other killings, and there's no statement from the victim in this video. President Barack Obama issued a statement himself saying Kasich was killed, quote, in an act of pure evil.
Looking around the nation, we hear the economy's getting better, but a shocking new study reveals the number of kids living homeless in the U.S. is actually on the rise. The study, to be released later today, says 1 in 30 kids are considered to be homeless. 1 in 30, folks. That's an all-time high. This comprehensive state-by-state report cites the high poverty, the lack of affordable housing, and the impacts of domestic violence. It estimates nearly 2.5 million American children were homeless at some point last year based on numbers from the Department of Education. Nationally, child homelessness increased 8% from 2012 to 2013.
Wow, those are big numbers.
Things cost more now. I can understand that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right. Well, have you ever had the perfect business idea, but you're unsure how to make it a reality?
Well, a week-long event starting today is all about finding ways to develop new businesses, really help you out here. And to tell us more about Reno Startup Week, we turn it over to Landon Miller, who's live in the nice, warm, toasty newsroom. Hi, Landon.
It's not 19 degrees in here.
No.
Anyway, yeah, this week is all about, well, if you have a business idea and you want to kind of form them into real things, yeah, it'll help you with that. Reno Startup Week is all about collaborating with others.
I have an idea. Where do I start? I don't have a co-founder. I don't know how to build a website. And Startup Weekend's the location for them to sort of start, meet people that can help them.
Yeah, now this is the third year this event has been going on. However, normally it's just the weekend. That's when entrepreneurs will gather at the Freight House District for 54 hours straight to develop whatever idea they may have. That's still happening this weekend, but there's a little bit more going on this week. Now, it's not just somebody with an idea, but really web designers, graphic designers, marketers, and more. Really anybody who wants to learn the skills of developing business ideas. So I had this brilliant idea the other day, right? Okay, and I wanted to make a pickle making business, right? So how does this work? It's all about collaborating with other like-minded people who like pickles as well, and it's all about coming up with that solid business idea here.
Other people will come up and say, I really like your pickle idea. I want to join your team. I'm a graphic designer and I can create a logo for you. So while you're going out and building the business model, somebody else is creating your logo, and then maybe a website developer comes up and says, I can build your website.
For the record, I hate pickles. For a full list of events this week, or if you want to sign up yourself, just head to our website, KTVN.com, and you can click on the online version of this story, John and Andy.
I want to get all the details. Okay, you hate pickles.
Wait, but
Got
I
it.
have a question about the event. Does it cost? There must be a charge to participate, right?
Yeah, so it's $99, but if you're a student, it's $50. So they're also trying to encourage students from the university to come and kind of encourage them to, get their entrepreneurial brain things going, flowing.
Wow, big words.
That was a big word for 5 of 9.
Big words for Landon.
For 5 in the morning? Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thanks, bud.